ship is
research sectors. In doing so, we aim to help our farms become more productive and commercially viable, strengthen agri-input resiliency for our local production, and contribute expertise and solutions for the region. Let me share how Singapore is approaching each of the three input pillars to aquaculture: species and genetics, nutrition and health, and equipment and systems. On species and genetics, Singapore will focus on a few priority species to direct resources towards their development. Our national breeding program, the National Broodstock Center and Hatchery Development and Recognition Program, HDRP, focuses on Asian sea bass, marine tilapia, and red snapper, species with strong domestic and regional demand. By building robust broodstock and hatchery capabilities in Singapore, our farms can achieve faster growth, higher survival rates, and greater disease tolerance. This would mean their produce can reach market sooner with low costs and fewer losses, and such capabilities also reduce our dependence on imported eggs and fingerlings, which tend to have less consistent quality and poorer survival rates due to the transport stress. We are already seeing results. Our selectively bred Asian sea bass has the genetic potential to grow 30% faster than sea bass that have not been selectively bred. Through training and knowledge transfer from the Singapore Food Agency's Marine Aquaculture Center, our local hatcheries that are accredited under the HDRP now possess the capability to translate these superior genetics into high-quality fingerlings for local farms. Complementing these efforts, the Aquapolis program seeks to bring together research institutes of higher learning, farms, and industry players to drive aquaculture research and development, R&D. Through collaborations and partnerships, the Aquapolis program promotes innovation across genetics, nutrition, and disease management, and accelerates the adoption of new technologies and solutions on farms. Under the first 18.5 million Singapore dollars Aquapolis Research and Development Tranche, which commenced last November, we expanded our R&D focus for Asian sea bass to include selective breeding to produce parasite-resistant fingerlings, targeted disease management to improve survival rates, and nutrition strategies to raise the quality of fish fillets and strengthen the competitiveness of our local produce. On this note, I'm pleased to announce the award of an additional tranche of 6.3 million Singapore dollars for R&D funding to Aquapolis to enhance marine tilapia aquaculture in Singapore. This brings the total R&D funding for the Aquapolis program to close to 25 million Singapore dollars. This new tranche will pioneer the improvement of marine tilapia lines through selective breeding, enabling better growth rates, disease resistance, and saline tolerance. Beyond technical improvements, the project will also aim to develop genetic traceability tools to verify strains sold under the Straits Fish Aggregated brand for locally farmed marine tilapia. This will help to distinguish locally farmed marine tilapia in the market, while strengthening quality assurance and consumer confidence in support of local produce. If I now turn to nutrition and health, good genetics provide fish with the potential to grow well, but it's good nutrition and health that translate the potential into actual farm performance. Despite our size, Singapore contributes significantly to aquaculture, nutrition, and health locally and regionally, supporting more reliable and productive farming outcomes through scientific know-how. In this connection, a cluster of global and regional players have chosen Singapore as a base for aquaculture, nutrition, and health R&D. Some examples include MSD Animal Health, which develops vaccines and preventive healthcare solutions for tropical fish species; Abowitz Foods, which specializes in animal feed, including for aquaculture; and Haydar Group, a major integrated feed player, which has opened its first overseas livestock and aquaculture premix manufacturing facility here in Singapore. Singapore will continue to cultivate strong collaborations that can benefit not just the local sector, but also serve as an anchor for the region. I'm happy to announce that the Singapore Food Agency, SFA, and the Singapore Institute of Technology, SIT, will sign a collaborative agreement today to establish the Feed and Feed Ingredient Technology Center, or F2TC. As the founding partner, SFA will provide technical expertise, industry networks, and resources to support F2TC's development and help anchor a pipeline of industry projects. SIT, the Singapore Institute of Technology, complements these efforts by bringing strong capabilities in extrusion process engineering, applied research with industry, and expertise in digitalization and AI-driven modeling, all of which are relevant to advancing feed innovation. The F2T Center, which will be sited at SIT, will
work. And then the interest.
One, two, three, smile.
Studies on the in vitro efficacy of button. In that we and it will maintain the prolonged